Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Cincinnati. They've got Martin, and it's Tate at the 4. And for the Wolverines, Weber is out there with Jackson. Then there's Juwan Howard. Then it's King, and it's Rose in at the 1. And with another season just getting underway, Tim, what kind of things are you looking for as you watch here courtside early on here in the season?
You want to see which players have made the progression in the offseason, added things to their games, particularly those young players that you know have a lot of potential. Have they added shooting range? Have they added things to their handle and give them a little bit more escapability?
4 on the clock. Great D that time from Howard. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Wolverines. King, the pass to Rose. Back to King. Trying to find Weber. He's got it now. It's good.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Here's Satterfield. Johnson outside. Here's Martin. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Rose passes to Weber. Kenyon Martin grabs the board. And here's Cincinnati.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
Well, they're a great team, but you're going to lose a few, especially going up against a team you don't know that well.
Now, here's Rose. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Jackson in the corner. Weber against Tate. Weber can't hit. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Satterfield, and the layup is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here is Rose after the basket by Cincinnati. Weber kicks to Rose. Outside for Jackson. The Wolverines working the ball around. Weber the pass to Jackson. Wolverines again missing. Here's Satterfield. Right wing. Here's Michael. Offline with his 3. On the wing, Jackson. Outside Rose. Back to Jackson. Here's Weber. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now, here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. Tate a screen on Rose. Here's Satterfield. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
Here's Rose. Martin with the block. Pass to Satterfield. And here's Martin. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Wolverines. 4-point game. Howard setting the pick for Rose. Here's Weber. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Satterfield the pass to Mike. To the paint. Pass to Satterfield. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Tate. Shot from free throw range. Satterfield can't hit. The Wolverines have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Howard with the steal. Outside Rose. Here's Weber. No good. That would have tied it. For Cincinnati, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. To the wing on the left. Johnson outside. From downtown. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hat there and attacking the rim.
Cincinnati shooting their first free throw of the
at the line for 1.
Here's Rose. Nothing on the board. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Rose.
So good at keeping his options open. Rose always able to see the open shooter.
Martin with a screen on Rose. Satterfield the pass to Johnson. Tate with the screen for Johnson. No good on the three. Being 40% here in the early stages. Rose with the ball. Here's Howard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Cincinnati lead.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Jackson. Now Howard. Trying to find Weber. He's got it now. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Martin. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Cincinnati shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And that one falls for Martin. The Wolverines have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Pass to Weber. Shoots over Tate. Weber can't get that one to fall. And here's Cincinnati.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Johnson outside. Can't get it to fall.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Now here's Howard. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Howard. Wolverines again missing. Well, Cincinnati shooting the ball at a 46% clip to start this game out. Pass to Tate. Now Martin. He's guarded by Howard. Shoots from the baseline. Weber pulls it in. And Weber's got the ball here for the Wolverines. Trailing by 2. Out to the wing. Howard with a screen on Johnson to the inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Howard. And here's Cincinnati. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Well-placed LU pass into the layup. And Cincinnati leads by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
screen by Howard. Here's the three. Little with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Fletcher passes to Stokes. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Takes the three. And no good. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Cincinnati ahead. They're up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from Cincinnati, guys, what are you seeing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
To the middle, here's Riley, and that one is hammered home.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And for Cincinnati, you've got Little, and it's Stokes in at the 3 slot. Here's Logan. This game he had 13. Pass to Little. Wolverines grab the miss.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
So it's Cincinnati now. The Wolverines making their last shot. Misses from short range. Pass to Riley. They set the screen. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Fletcher. No good on the triple. The Wolverines leading by 3. Down low. Misses in close. For Cincinnati, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Logan. Still scoreless. Cincinnati needs to get off a shot. And it's Little finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. He's ready to talk things through with them. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I've played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Here's Rose after the basket by Cincinnati. King outside. Rose in the post. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Cincinnati trails by 3. Here's Logan. Inside, Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And I tell you what, once he gets in a groove, it's just tough to slow Martin down.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Wolverines. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Martin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Satterfield. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Logan. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Wolverines have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Weber. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Logan. He has yet to score and finished off by Martin.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The Wolverines have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. King, left side, lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Weber. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jackson's checked in for the Wolverines. And Cincinnati making a change here as well. Tate's checked in. Here's Logan. Just 5 on the clock. King with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Wolverines. Here's Weber. Tate with the rebound. Tate's only got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Martin. Four on the shot clock. Cincinnati again missing. The Wolverines leading by 3. Bounce pass from Rose. Jackson passes to Riley. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
The Wolverines shooting just their 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And Cincinnati making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Satterfield. Back to Martin. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And inside, Martin outplays his size by just amping up the intensity. He'll do what it takes to get that shot off.
Now here's King. 4-point game. Rose double team. King right side. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Riley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Wolverines.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Cincinnati, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Michael passes to Johnson. Here's Michael. Off the left rim and out. The Wolverines leading by 6. Pass to King. Rose looking around. Here is Riley, covered by Martin. It's stolen by Martin. Michael passes to Satterfield. Johnson outside. Pass to Martin. Riley grabs the miss. Riley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Weber dishes to Rose. They set the pick. Jackson passes to Riley. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And it's an 8-point Wolverine lead. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Martin the pass to Satterfield. Picked by Tate. 6 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. They could use a bucket. It's blocked. King left side. Pass to Rose. Rose double team, and Weber throws it down.
How about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Cincinnati trails by 10. Satterfield the pass to Michael. Martin with a screen on Jackson. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Wolverines grab the miss. Riley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Weber. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
43 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Martin. Tate a screen on Jackson. 6 to shoot. Up top Tate. Here's Satterfield. No good on the shot. Nice D from Rose. And here's Weber. 16 points for him. Takes it off the glass. Weber's got 18 points.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
And he's repeating his performance from their last game. You just can't stop this guy.
And so it's the Wolverines with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Wolverines, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus and they're determined.
Come on, man. It's been 2 games. You can't judge anything by that.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for Cincinnati.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Chris Weber in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
You've got Rose. Howard is out there with Weber. And there's Jackson. And it's King at the shooting guard. And that's the move for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half. Here's Michael. Johnson kicks to Tate. Jacks up a 3. Wolverines grab the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Rose passes to King. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Over Martin. Howard, that's good. Howard's got the first field goal of the second half for the Wolverines.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Martin kicks to Johnson. Martin with the screen for Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Johnson surveying the floor. Tate with the screen for Johnson. Crosses over. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Weber. The Wolverines leading by 18. Pass to Rose. Now here's Howard. They double team Howard. King outside. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Back to Martin. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
The Wolverines have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside Jackson. Pass to Howard. Martin with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Wolverines able to retain possession here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one and the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Satterfield the pass to Michael. Pass to Satterfield. Cutting the screen. Over Howard. And it's Johnson with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now here's Jackson to the paint. That's good from Howard on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Satterfield. Johnson outside. Tate screen on Rose. Johnson with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. And the shot is good from Johnson. The Wolverines leading by 17. Outside Rose. Pass to Howard. Good work defensively by Martin. For Cincinnati, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And finished off by Martin.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. The Wolverines have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And taken away by Johnson. Pass to Martin. Here's Satterfield. Back to Martin. And it's blocked. King right side. And here's Jackson. King outside to the middle. Here's Howard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Howard's got 13 points. Cincinnati trails by 17. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Wolverines making a switch here. Riley's checked in. And Cincinnati making a change here as well. Little, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. Johnson, the pass to Michael. Little with the screen. Lock at 6. Back to Johnson. It's the three-point bomb.
Johnson.
He has 7.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
The Wolverines leading by 14. They set the pick. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Tate. Howard can't hit. For Cincinnati, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pick by Tate. Here's Michael. Misses the 3. At 52% from the field. They're clicking. Wolverines working the ball around. Back to Howard. Tate with the rebound. Tate's only got 6 rebounds in the game. Little with the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Johnson dishes to Little. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Down low. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
The Wolverines leading by 14. Now Rose. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Here's Howard. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. So it's Cincinnati now. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Little with the screen. Stolen. Outside Rose. Pass to Howard. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Johnson outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 9 points.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Howard. Pass to Rose, 6 to shoot. Satterfield with the rebound. Johnson in the corner. The buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And so it's the Wolverines up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Cincinnati, they've got Martin. He's out there with Little. And it's Stokes in at the 2. Martin with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Wolverines able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
to the inside. Pass to Weber. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Kenyon Martin.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish.
Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Little can't hit. The Wolverines leading by 16. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Logan. Pass to Little. It's a nice passing here by Cincinnati. Drills the three-pointer.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Wolverines have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And here's Weber, covered by Martin. Low block shot on the way. Martin with the block. Here's Fletcher. And another 3 for Cincinnati.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jackson, he's checked in for the Wolverines. And Cincinnati making a change here as well. Tate's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I got a chance to hear what the Wolverines head coach was saying to his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Pass to Martin. Now here's Little. Riley covering. 5 to shoot. Here's Logan. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Wolverines. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Cincinnati trails by 14. Here's Logan. Big by Tate. Pass to Martin. Here's Logan. Takes a 3. The rebound by Chris Weber. Weber's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Martin's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. It's deflected. Tate the pass to Fletcher. Now Little, guarded by Weber.
Chris Weber. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
The Wolverines on D. They led the game at 1 point by 20. 6 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Tate with the rebound.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Michael passes to Johnson. Tate kicks to Johnson. Here's Satterfield. They need this one. And it's Martin missing. Weber, the pass to Rose. Pass to Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wolverines?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Good work there as it goes. Johnson's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Weber with it. Pass to King. Now Rose. From 13, and that one drops.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. The Wolverines leading by 12. Inside, here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Now here's Johnson. Shoots over King. Shot by Johnson, no good. To the paint, it's stolen by Johnson. Oh, great touch off the pass.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And here's Rose. King outside. "16 feet away. Can't get it to go."
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Martin's in the post, working on Howard, and he makes that one count.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Right side Rose. Plays it in off the window.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Cincinnati trails by 12. Here's Satterfield. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And it's Rose with the ball for the Wolverines. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And how unique is Weber, a smooth shooting big man with some sick hands.
The first one falls. So he hits both. Cincinnati trails by 14. Throws it down. What an assist!
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Being at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Rose, Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Martin with the block.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Wolverines.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Now Rose. It's the Wolverines winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chris Webber.